Hello friends, welcome to Communication Skills for Everyone. In this channel, you're going to learn English language skills, personality development, vocabulary, and all-round development. Organizational communication is the sending, receiving of messages among interrelated individuals within a particular environment or setting to achieve individual and common goals. Organizational communication is highly contextual and culturally dependent. Individuals in organizations transmit messages through face to face, written, and mediated channels. Organizational communication helps us to achieve tasks relating to specific roles and responsibilities of sales, services, and related to production. It acclaimed to changes through individual and organizational creativity and adoption, and complete tasks through the maintenance of policy procedures or regulations that support daily and continuous operations. 4. Develop relationships where human messages are directed at people within the organization, their attitudes, morale, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Coordinate, plan, control the operations of the organization through management. Organizational communication is how organizations represent, present, and constitute their organizational climate and culture, the attitudes, values, and goals that characterize the organization and its members. Organizational communication largely concentrates on building relationships and interacting with internal organizational members and interested external publics. Right, there's organizations to be successful, they must have competent communicators. Organizational communication study displays that organizations rely on effective communication and efficient communication skills from their members. Organizations seek people who can follow and give instructions, accurately listen, provide useful feedback, get along with coworkers and customers, network, provide serviceable information, work well in teams, and creatively and critically solve problems, present ideas in an understandable manner. Developing organizational communication awareness and effectiveness is more than just having know how or knowledge. Efficient organizational communication involves knowing how to create and exchange information, work with diverse groups or individuals, communicate in complicated and changing circumstances, as well as having the aptitude and motivation to communicate in appropriate manners. As communication evolves, research continues to develop and organizational communication continues to redefine itself. In the early stages, this area focused on leaders giving public presentations. More recently, emphasis has focused on all levels of interaction in organizations because interpersonal relationships are a large part of organizational communication. A great deal of research focuses on how interpersonal relationships are conducted within the framework of organizational hierarchies. So, modern organizational communication research has been summarized into different categories or traditions like communication channels, communication climate, network analysis, superior subordinate communication, the information processing perspective, the rhetorical perspective, the cultural perspective, the political perspective, so on and so forth.